What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. Today I'm going to be talking about these new Vanguard Royale adjustments. These are coming March 3rd, which is tomorrow, which is amazing. They've made some really cool changes here. So first off, they changed the core health from 100 up to 150. So this is something that I've been saying forever. Specifically, I wanted more core health, base health, rather than the plates doing more health. Overall, one, we want longer TTKs, but two, we also want to be not completely useless when we don't have plates on. So this is a great change. I think this really is the sweet spot for health values in Warzone. This is going to increase the TTK a little bit, but also make it so you're not totally useless when you don't have plates on. Obviously, you still want to be at a disadvantage when you don't have plates, and you're still going to get that. Another big change, UAVs are now available to buy. So in Vanguard Royale, they completely removed UAVs. But they're bringing them back, but making them really expensive, which I like. UAVs are really powerful, and they should be expensive. And there's a lot of money in Vanguard Royale anyway, so 9,000 probably won't be that big of a deal if you're running with an aggressive squad. I really like these changes. I think these are going to be huge for the game. But I want to go show you guys a new feature on TGD that I've been teasing forever. We finally released it in its base form. It's going to be much updated in the future, but right now it's already incredibly powerful and useful. And we're going to try to look and see what we think could potentially be meta weapons for this new 300 health Vanguard Royale mode using this new tool before this new adjustment package is actually out to the public and live on the servers. So let's go over to TGD and we'll do that. One other thing that's different, it's not actually a change that I want to talk about. Also, sorry, my camera's off, but it keeps freezing and I don't have time to fix that right now. So I'm just going to turn the camera off the rest of the video. But basically, the change to core health, increasing it up to 150, as well as bringing the total health up to 300. This is kind of like a buff to snipers, if you think about it, because a one-shot headshot probably will still down someone. They haven't confirmed that, I don't think. But I'm pretty sure a one-shot headshot's still going to down someone. And I think that's a good thing, because right now, snipers have been kind of overtuned. Like, no one's using snipers. Like, a super small percentage of the population's using snipers. And having this nice little buff to snipers still being a one-shot, whereas ARs have a little bit longer TTK, I think is going to be a nice change for snipers. Overall, I am extremely happy with the direction they're taking Vanguard Royale. It was already my favorite game mode, and they're just making it. This change is huge. This March 3rd change is gonna make it so much better than it already was. And like I said, it was already my favorite. Okay, so on to the new TGD feature. This is a premium feature, but it's extremely powerful. Probably one of the best features I've ever built and released. So over on the right here, you can see this look up best TTK tool. When you go to that, what this does is it allows you to input anything that you would input on the chart, basically, and then select a specific range, and it'll calculate every combination of attachments for every single weapon you've selected at that range and for those parameters. So let's give you an example. Let's say I want to find the best SMG for this new Vanguard Royale 300 health mode. So I'm going to select SMGs only in Vanguard, and then I can hit this add all SMGs in Vanguard button. And then I also want ARs, because there's a chance ARs will be pretty nasty as well for SMGs, especially because we have Gung Ho on some of the Vanguard ARs. So we're going to do TTK, 300 health Vanguard Royale, and then I'm going to say 10 meters for an SMG. It's a nice balance there. And then we'll do combination shot location percentage. So this is now, 15% headshot, 27% chest shot, just my standard percentages there. And this creates real TTKs for all of these guns for every single combination of their attachments as well. I'm going to remove the PPSH 41 pre-nerf because it's obviously not in the game anymore. And then all we do is click generate list. And normally this takes a long time to calculate because there's 15 pages of weapon attachment combinations. 15 guns per page, sorry, and 226 pages. So you can look all the way down to the back. These are the slowest. Up at number 1, we have the fastest. This normally takes a while to calculate, but I wrote it in a really clever way. So if anyone had ever run this same exact calculation except the weapon choices before, it doesn't have to rerun it. It's cached and it can pull it instantly and show it to you. So looking at this, we're going to see the Type 100. This is the exact same build, except the 48-round mag is not an option to get this best TTK. You can see the 48-round mag is not even on the first page anymore. So at 250 health, there were two builds, one with the Russian short 36 and the 48-round mag. And both of those have the same TTK. But in this case, only the Russian short 36 has the best TTK in the game. Interestingly, the AS44, I mean, I pretty much knew this, but a lot of you probably didn't. The AS44 has insane TTKs. It just has really bad recoil, so it's not very good at range, but it also has gung ho, so you can build some nutty good SMG builds with the AS44, as well as like sniper support builds. It is a very good weapon. It's hard to use, but it's a very good weapon, and you can see you can get the second best TTK in the game, only 16 milliseconds slower than the Type 100, with only 2 attachments on the AS44. So if you can build something from this that's controllable, this is going to be a great SMG or just a great, mid-range, close-range gun in general. But the power of this tool is that you go through and you can see every combination and basically find a gun that fits what you need that still has an absolutely top-tier TTK. So that's super powerful. So for example, let's say we want to go out to like 65 meters with these same guns. So this would be more for a long-range gun. Then we generate that list. This is going to be the normal calculation time. If someone hasn't run this before, this is something nobody's ever done before on the site. So it took a little while to calculate the first time. But now if I ran that again, it would take no time at all because it already has it cached. So what this does is shows you at 65 meters what has the best TTK. And obviously at range, accuracy is way more important. So if I used this 584 millisecond TTK AS44, I would not be able to hit a shot at 65 meters. So this tool is really, really powerful right now for SMGs, but it's not quite as good at long range because you have to really factor in accuracy. But what you can do is you can go through this and say, okay, on page, X, whatever, how many pages deep you need to go to find a gun that's controllable. You can then have the best TTK weapon in the game that is also very accurate. And this will just clue you in to how you need to build these weapons to give them good TTKs rather than spending hours calculating charts over and over and over and over to find what has the best TTKs. This really is just like the beta version of this tool. It works perfectly for what it does. It's fully functional. But I want to add in the ability to click a button to add it to your saved comparison, which would be in the sidebar here. So you can go add that directly to the charting tool and the stat comparison tool. I also want to add in accuracy, like I said, so I'll do something with like an accuracy rating that's modified by recoil changes given the attachments. And that'll just be a crazy, crazy tool because it'll literally spit out the meta. When I finish that, it'll spit out the meta for you instantly. And each time the patch changes, obviously I'm going to update the website and you can recalculate and see what things you need to be using. So I'm super excited for this tool. I've worked extremely, extremely hard on this for a pretty long time, actually. It was pretty complicated. So if you're interested in that, it's a premium feature. So you'll get that for the $5 per month, or there's also a 30% off yearly membership if you want to do that. And then the other options, the silver and gold memberships don't give you any more features. You get all the features for the bronze membership, but you get this little badge showing that you're supporting us more. If you want to do that, obviously, just pick whichever one you want. You also get ad removal across the site, the recoil plot generator, premium profile with unlimited saved builds, and we're going to launch full loadouts soon, so you'll be able to save your entire loadout given perks and tacticals and lethals and everything, so you can share that. We're also tying those into Twitch profiles, which is going to be pretty cool, so you can instead of having people leave your stream to go see your weapon builds, you can just have them have a command that pulls it directly from TrueTechData and links to it on TrueTechData if they want to see advanced stats. The shot to kill calculator, this is still super powerful. This is the thing that lets you see if you shoot somebody all in the chest, how many headshots does it take to reduce that TTK? Or if you shoot somebody in the chest, how many stomach shots would make that TTK worse? So that's a really powerful tool as well. Obviously, the advanced TTK, DPS, and damage from mag charts, that lets you select shot location percentages rather than just individual shot locations. Then you get the full damage profile data now from all the Vanguard weapons. You can see those stacking on this page. So we'll go look at that real quick. So let's do Vanguard only. Let's do the Sten. So this is the new damage table. I've shown this before, but you can select your ammunition type and it'll show you exactly in each shot location how that attachment changes damage. Yes, this is real. For some reason, hollow point increases the next shot damage by 1 point on the Sten. There's weird things like that all over the place that I've found. Reduced it by 1 in the last damage range. So you do get more information from this. It shows how they stack as well. So if I put like a minus damage mag on here, you're going to see how it changes the damage in each damage range as well as the RPM. Pretty cool tool. Gives you the final damage, gives you the final TTKs and stuff. But yeah, if you want to support, that's the best way to support. It just, the money goes directly to us rather than like a Twitch sub where, Twitch gets 50% of that, things like that. So this video probably kind of seems like an ad, and it kind of is, but at the same time, I really think this tool is just so good that it'll really help a lot of you if you want it. So I wanted to get the information out that this exists to you guys. So I hope you're okay with that. I'm not actually really going to dive into the meta for the 300 health weapons. I will do that when the mode comes out tomorrow and really talk about what I think is the best. I've got some really good recommendations, all powered by this calculator. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you want to support the YouTube channel specifically, be sure to drop a sub. Only about 40% of you are subscribed that watch my videos, and then liking the video, comment on the video. That helps with the algorithm as well. But I appreciate all of you so much. I hope you like these new changes to the website, and I'll see you in the next video.